Hey, this is Jack, and I just thought I would record a quick video, sort of showcasing a little project I've been working on. It's called the Osu Launcher, and yes, it's the place to go to launch Osu. So, why, the question you're probably asking is, why would I want to launch Osu with this, rather than just using the Osu Launcher directly? And the answer to that is this does a little bit more, it does some extra useful things, and it saves people some time launching Osu. If you just use Osu and you're not familiar with any third-party tooling out there, then you probably wouldn't see the big advantage with this. But if you are familiar with some really cool tooling out there, like Rewind and Dancer and stuff, then you might be able to see after the explanations why this launcher is quite useful. So the first thing it does is, of course, it launches Osu. So it just finds the executable on your machine and just launches it for you. And in addition to Osu, it will also launch these 4 other things. They can be disabled, each one individually, but it can launch all 4 of these. And the first one is Rewind, which is a great... All of these are open source as well, which is also really good. But it will launch Rewind, which is a replay analyzer tool for Osu. So if you ever missed something and you're not sure how you missed it or how it made any sense that you missed the note, you can save the replay, and Rewind will allow you to scrub through it and analyze in great detail where you missed and went wrong. So really useful, Rewind. Dancer is another great tool that lets you watch replays, and it also, I don't know if you've seen the videos on the internet of Dancer actually playing some beat maps where it does cursor dances, and there's also other things as well. But one of the useful things that Dancer can do is actually render a replay to an MP4 without you having to load up any recording software. So what this launcher will do is it has a built-in replay watcher, and whenever you save a replay and have the R key held, what it will do is it will actually render an MP4 of that replay straight from the Osu client. So you never have to record anything or manually load the replay into Dancer. It will pick up that new replay and kick a render job off behind the scenes, which is really useful. So if there's a great replay that you want to upload to YouTube, then you can just press that key binding and it will render. Just like that, really quick. The Open Tablet Driver daemon. If you're a Wacom user, or I don't even know what it is in Huion land, but I know the Wacom drivers load on boot, but the Open Tablet Driver software doesn't. It's a sort of portable package, and you can configure this to just load your Open Tablet Driver daemon in the background, which is also good. So that just loads on with the launcher. And of course the Fun Orange Osu Trainer, which is another great tool that also needs to be open with Osu to work. And the reason it needs Osu open to work is because it reads what songs you're selecting in the menu and changes its UI to work around the context of the songs you're selecting in the menu. So you can select a song and then customize your own difficulty, change the approach rate, change the circle size, change the speed. All up to you. You can create your own custom difficulty and then hit create, and then it will spit out a new difficulty in Osu, and then you can practice with it. So yeah, Fun Orange Osu Trainer is really good. So yeah, that's basically what this launcher does. You run this executable, it will load these programs for you and does a little bit extra on top. And I'll show you how it works. So it's very early stages. I've only spent a few days on this, haven't spent too much time. There's still room for improvement, but this is the stage it's at so far. So you get this simple exe, and when I run it, you'll see everything kick into gear. So we do that. So it creates a config, and also will download packages, the software for you. It will download Osu Trainer for you, it will download Danser for you, and it will download the Wacom drivers. So now I can use my tablet just like this without having to load any Open Tablet driver. It's done it for me. And I'll show you just briefly these bits of software. So this is Rewind, and I'll link to all of these repositories in the description of this video. And do bear in mind that when it downloads these packages, it fetches them straight from the GitHub repo for you. So it's not sort of bundling these packages, it's actually freshly downloading them from a public repository. So yeah, this is Rewind. I'll show you how that works. I'll just find a replay, see if there's any. This one will do. And all I have to do is save the replay. So that's all I did. Pressed F2. And here it is. This is Rewind. I don't need to go into great detail, but you can sort of analyze and replay the video really slow. Yeah, I'll just turn that down while I'm recording. You can see here, you're like, oh, did I hit that? Yes. Green X over the circle on time. So good to analyze where you went wrong, how you missed, and stuff like that. So that's Rewind, really useful to have open. Second one is this Osu Trainer, and you can change the speed, sort of like MC Osu or Osu Laser even, which lets you do a similar thing, but Stable doesn't have any built-in support for difficulty customization. So this is the Osu Trainer, and I can change the speed, I can speed it up, and you can see the star difficulty. And then what you can do is click create, and then what that will do is that will create the map, and I just have to see here, there we go, 247 BPM. That's quite crazy. So now it's sped up. It's a custom difficulty. I'll delete that because I don't need it. Yes, so that is that. That's the Osu Trainer, really handy. Now onto the highlight of this launcher is custom MP4 rendering. So if I go back to a replay, just go to this one for example. Now when I save the replay, I need to hold R while saving the replay. So I hold R and then I save the replay, and you can see in the background it's actually kicked off a render job to render this replay as an MP4 file. See here, it's just doing its thing. It'll take about 20 seconds, and then when it's done, it will land in the packages. See, these are the pre-downloaded packages that it fetched for us. We've got Dancer, and it will go into this videos folder. You can see here it's already got some temporary files. Wait for it to finish. It's just doing its thing. And there we go. Here's our replay. There you go. This is the default. Yeah, you can see there. Custom MP4. This is the replay. And if you want to change the skin, you want to change the quality of the video, you know, it can do 4K, it can do whatever you want. All you have to do is just go into dancer.exe. What it will do, it will scan through all of my beat maps. So this takes a little while, but once you're here, you can customize everything to suit you, and then you can tell the launcher to use that preset, if that makes sense. So we'll just wait for this to finish. So by default, it's using this one, the launcher, but I can create a new thing, and I can call it something like HD or something, or I could even call it launcher. There we go. Okay, right, HD then. And there we go. And then you can edit this, and you can change the skin. Go current skin, we'll go to my clean, my custom clean. And then you can change all these options. There's so many options in this client. It's actually an incredible client. FPS limits, resolution, and then you can go to your recording settings. This is what you can change here for the quality of your recording, FPS, all sorts. And then when you're done, you can just close out of this, and then there we go. And then once that's done, what I can do, I need to restart the launcher because I need to introduce this other file, the config. So we've just created the preset in Danser called HD. So we just need to tell the launcher to use the HD preset in Danser. So here's our Danser options. Download is what if you set this to false, it won't download the program into that packages folder. This is our preset for the settings, and it just sort of has what the exe is to run to get this to work. And yeah, all of this has been sort of automatically sussed out. It automatically fetches the most recommended directory where Osu is located. So you can change this if you have Osu in a different location, change what the exe is called, etc. And yeah, basically this is all I need really. I've got the HD settings name, and if I exit out of this, I'll just close this software. And I won't restart Osu because it takes a while. And I'll just run Osu Launcher. There you go. Now we've already got the packages downloaded, it immediately jumps in and just launches everything. It will detect if the package is already there. And yeah, let's try out I think this one, I think I'll find a really quick replay. I'll just sort by length. And I'll find a replay. This one. And then I'll just hold R, save that. Kicks off a render job. And it's going nice and quick. Should use the HD preset. There we go. And I can go packages, Dancer, videos, and here we go. Oh, I didn't use the skin. Oh, of course. It is using the skin. It's just not using the cursor. So there's more settings you'll have to change to basically get the MP4 looking perfect. But you can get rid of the sort of epilepsy warning and all that stuff. And then it'll be really hard to tell between you recording the Osu client and just rendering through this software. So it's totally possible to get things looking perfect. And yeah, that's basically the launcher. There's nothing else to it, really. I'll keep working on it and tweaking it, and then, yeah, I just thought I'd share it. It's going to be handy for me playing the game, and it's all on the GitHub, which I'll link in the description. Yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching.